give a hard uproot, safagat shadid for these elders who are among us here. Under the Dr. Smart Government, this question, which I believe it signifies the unity of Central Victoria people. I understand this is also a challenge. It's one of the challenges, unity of the people of the Central Victoria society. And I think you are the key to this one. And I'm not going to have, and I really need your support. The Lord pursue with you until the unity of the people of Central Victoria is achieved. If not during my time, but will tell whoever will come, and then as long as you are alive, this is our I requested you and you have come. I really feel Two, since I thank God, I also would like to thank the presence of our religious leaders for the prayers and the gifts. And who want to donate. I thank you. I want to assure you already, Honorable Gatana, talk about in the office, it's already in the office. I will distribute at the Rwanda where I'm going for idea, what will be. It will be a guide for my education. Thank you, Al-Hudur Al-Karim, the Sabaka, Neto Amanto, and to organize our great elders who are quantum of now, to focus to my speech, I just want to say to my brother, the outgoing governor of Central Victoria, General Agustino Pecada Camilo Mani, and I also recognize your presence, and most of you talk about him, who are even ready to go with me. It's very sudden. It's only because of the invitation of the people of the nation, not knowledge. But I will talk about this. But he was with us in the spirit when I was standing. Again, I would like to recognize the presence of Right Honorable Speaker of the Central Victoria State Constitutional Legislative Assembly. I recognize also the presence of the Deputy Governor, Honorable Deputy Governor of Central Victoria State. Honorable Ministers, Central Victoria President, Honorable Members of Parliament, State and National Constitutional Legislative Assemblies, Your Lordship, Mayor of Juba City Council, Honorable Commissioner of Juba County, or other commissioners present here, esteemed traditional and religious leaders present, media fraternity, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. It is with immense credit and a profound sense of responsibility that I stand before you today. First and foremost, I wish to thank my deepest thanks to His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit for his trust, or for the trust he has placed in me by appointing me as the Governor of Central Victoria State. I'm truly humbled by this honor and the opportunity to serve our people. I also wish to acknowledge and express my sincere appreciation for the tireless efforts of all former governors who have served this state, including but not limited to former governor, Mama Agnes Emmanuel, and General Dagada Usu, especially General Usu, who has spoken and who have listened to his remarks on this event. And indeed, he told you all the truth. He demonstrated to you leadership, the brotherliness, the spirit, and comradeship spirit, and the love that between me and him, and also love to his government, you the people of Central. And I think during this time, you know him as much as we also know him. And he's also one of our heroes, our leaders, which I believe still have energy to give not only to the Central Equatorial people, but the South Sudan people. It's a matter of time. God will answer our. These former great governors, I think their dedication has laid a strong foundation upon which we can build. It is important to note that the role of governor in Central Equatoria is and must always be equal. If a teamwork. I'm not starting from scratch. This is why I'm so happy with their efforts. A solid foundation has already been established by my predecessors. I commit to continue with the same vision of development and service delivery. Alongside the paramount task of maintaining I commit to continue with the same vision of development and service delivered, alongside the paramount task of maintaining unity and social cohesion among all the communities within Central Secretariat. Ladies and gentlemen, our collective success hinges entirely on our unwavering effort, determination and steadfast commitment towards achieving the public interest for all over. This shared purpose must be our guiding star. I fully understand that the challenges of sustaining the welfare of our people, our public servants, has become a burning issue. This is a concern we must and will address. However, it must never mean that we normalize corruption at the expenses of our fellow citizens and the development partners who place their trust in us. We must simply find a win-to-win situation. And I assure you, we are determined to do so. Regarding the issue of security in our state, it's my firm belief that before it is political and motivated act, it is a direct result of lack of development and employment opportunities. I'm confident that together with my esteemed colleagues in the government, we can effectively address some of these root causes if we are really suffering. We work diligently to address the legitimate grievances that have led some of our brothers and sisters to take up arms and bring them home to the fold of peace and prosperity. Furthermore, infrastructure development, as mentioned by General Kadala in his remarks, such as health, education, and mega issues that demand our immediate and sustained attention. Our respected citizens are really looking forward to us to deliver these essential services. And this is a responsibility of my government. Let us be clear. These are not privileges. They are the fundamental rights of our every citizen of this state and also the country effort. We can not, however, depend solely on government taxes and levies to address these critical services and the urgent need for infrastructure development. We must broaden our horizons and effectively seek for investors, local entrepreneurs, and most importantly, our regional and national partners. In this regard, I wish to take a moment to specifically acknowledge the pivotal role of China and the people of Japan in developing most of our infrastructures in the country and also in our state. I want to assure all our development partners in the state that we will maximize our collaboration and continue to work transparently and collaboratively, ensuring that this invaluable partnership are guided towards the best interest of our people in Central Victoria. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to call upon all colleagues in the government, whether in the legislative, the three arms of the government, legislative, executive, and judicial, and also from all the political parties across Central Victoria State. Let us set aside our differences and work together in unity and harmony towards achieving the singular best interests of the people of South and the people of Central Victoria. Our shared destiny demands our shared commitment. I thank you all for listening, and may God bless Central Victoria and the people and its people, and also the Republic of South Sudan. I also like to nominate to President Salva Kiir, who is also the chair of the Mighty Sweden political party, will also lend me to Republic of South Sudan, normally to the Central Victoria State. Thank you very much.